Hello everybody, welcome back for some more BioShock Infinite. We are infinitely back. Okay, not really. Alright, yeah, it's been a bit since I played, so you'll have to give me a few minutes here to kind of remember everything. Oh yeah, that's right, E is to change. It's so weird, I'm so used to games having, like, E be to do something and F to be, like, flashlight or something. I believe that Fear did that. Either way, I know it's been a while. My voice is not perfect for this right now. You know, that happens. It takes a bit to kind of get warmed up and get used to these types of things. Oh yeah, we already have them. Hold on. Ugh. That's what happens if you don't play a game for a while. There's lockpicks down here, so you pick those up. Yeah, so where exactly have I been at? Well, I'm sure a lot of people already know this. Well, maybe not a lot, because community posts are kind of bad at everything, it seems. So basically, I was going to take a day off. At first, it was just going to be a day off. I'll go ahead and just use this real quick. I need somebody better to use it on, that's the problem. And that day off basically turned into pretty much just a whole week off. I don't know, man. Like, the feeling of wanting to do recording stuff had kind of just lost on me, I guess you could say. And that happens, though. You know, for those that have been around the channel long enough, you're more than familiar with me doing things like this. Deciding to go out of my way to take a break that is, I guess, to some extent excessive. I mean, it's not really excessive, considering the fact that, you know, I wasn't gone for too long. And to be frank, in all reality, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But I'm here now, so I guess that's what really, truly matters. I just kind of fell out of wanting to do Let's Plays for a bit, that's all. Or just anything, really, in general. I had a hard time just even wanting to do, like, hardcore and stuff, which sucks, too, because people were really looking forward to Uncharted, and then I decided to just bail. You know, basically last minute. No, I'm still doing it. I'm still doing the guides. I'm still doing the videos. I'm still doing the Let's Play stuff for now. There might be some that I might consider... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, those guys were just going to get shot at. Okay. Yeah, there's like this weird thing where, like, sometimes enemies are going to get killed immediately or whatever, and sometimes they don't. And I don't know. Either way. Just so I can make sure. Okay, we're going by the gunsmith. Alright. Yeah, there might be some ideas that I've been considering. I was like, you know, I'm starting to wonder if I really want to just keep doing Let's Plays right now. Or should I just go ahead and just take a break? But like an actual, like, just go finish up what I've started, at the very least. Which Shadow Warrior, I've only done one video of. And I'm in the consideration of just saying screw it and just either canceling it or just leaving it on hiatus and then coming back to it. Or maybe even possibly just saying screw it, download it on PlayStation and just play it that way. Because for some reason, I don't know what it is about Shadow Warrior, but I think because it just feels more like it's a hack and slash, I feel more comfortable with playing it on console, even though I could just whip out a controller on Steam and play it that way. Yeah. Damn, I'm dumb. Oh well, anyway, we're back with BioShock Infinite. We are... I forget exactly how far in we are. We should be getting close to the Comstock stuff. So, we're pretty deep in, but we're not that close to the end game just yet. This is just a dollar bill machine, don't really need... By the way, I think if you're doing 1999 mode without dollar bill machine, it's probably best just to be safe and not try to click on the dollar bill machine just in general, just in case. Because I'm not sure if that actually affects your achievement or not. I don't remember what I did in my playthrough. I think I probably just most likely did pretty much what people probably think I did, where it's just like I didn't even bother clicking on dollar bill machine whatsoever, just in case. Which I think makes more sense. I'm sure it's like one of those where, like, it's, oh, you buy something from it, and then it'll activate it, and it'll give you your thing on accident. Also, there's Devil Kiss, if you haven't gotten that yet. I do think it's cool that there's just random vigors, like the drinkable ones just around. for the extra, I guess you could say, immersion of the game, so to speak. Like, people are probably just most likely actually using it Besides, you pretty much get your plasmids this way anyway in this game, so it makes a lot of sense to kind of have that be that, I guess you could say. I'm gonna switch to shotgun just in case. Why'd that say 4 on it? Oh, sorry, I forgot I'm playing on PC again. I don't play on PC very often, unfortunately. I tend to play on console more, which I guess that's something else I can lead into. Is I'm sure most likely a lot of people have seen it so far, but I've gotten addicted to playing Night Rain for a bit, so that also did not help with the whole being away from YouTube thing for a bit and trying to finish these things that I was going to plan on finishing. So I know I could have just went for melee, but it's kind of annoying to do that sometimes. But either way, I absolutely love Night Rain right now. I think Night Rain is just a ton of fun. I wouldn't say that I'm exactly addicted to it, but it's just more so like it did take up a kind of bit of my time there. And then I'm just gonna make this clear, I don't really plan on doing very many Night Rain videos. We mentioned that in the videos themselves, but it was sort of kind of like a one-off thing that we just wanted to try. And I'm gonna be brutally honest, it was just like, alright, let's try this out, see if people like it. If people like it, then great. If people don't like it, then I'm just probably not gonna bother with it too much. So yeah, you could argue that, was it for the views? To an extent, yeah. I mean, that's not the full extent, though. I usually always have, like, a secondary thing going on in my head besides just, like, oh, I'm doing it only for views. Because I'm not fully that type of person to just do things only just for the sake of doing it for views. I think we're supposed to... Yeah, we're supposed to jump on top of the thing. But views do mean, you know, quite a bit of things, too. Because it kind of gives me an idea of, like, okay, do people like this stuff? Yes or no? And even though, like, in all technicality, you could argue that it's not views that would matter, it's more likely likes that would make more sense, yes. But when it comes to it, being able to see, you know, like, 30 views or whatever, it's like, okay, then people, you know, like, consistent 30 views or something. It's like, alright, so there is an audience for this. So people really do actually kind of want to see it. I'm not saying that you guys ruined it or something. Like, it was already planned from the start, like, we might just do 2 videos regardless. But, you know, if it did well enough, I probably would have been like, maybe one day in the future we could do another one or a couple. I mean, there's always, even regardless of views, I know I'm being hypocritical here, but even regardless of views, there's still a chance for me to want to do more. At the end of the day, it really, realistically, the only thing that really truly matters is, like, whether or not we want to do it or not. That's it. And honestly, I got to play with 3 people yesterday, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the 3 people recording is gonna be very fun. Yeah, I was getting kind of pissy, so, which is funny because, like, when I'm playing with my brother, it's great. You know, I had a good time. It's like we were doing everything we needed to do. We knew what we were doing. But when you got a third person with you, and cooperation just kind of falls flat a bit here and there, it's like, you know, maybe it's not really worth doing that, to be fair. And I feel like that's going to go with anybody, because, like, having 3 people makes it much harder to be able to cooperate all together. Because you got, like, 3 different people that want to do this, and you got 3 different people wanting to do something. Like, I'm usually just like, okay, if we're going to go do something, let's go do it, you know. But you also have to worry about people that want to go off on their own and do their own thing, which at that point, you're better off just playing with randoms, to be fair. And it seems like there's... Yeah, it's going to be a lot harder to truly play with more than, like, 2 people that I'm with in a group. As unfortunate as that sounds. But that's just kind of the name of the game sometimes. Which is great that we have duos as an actual thing, though. So if I ever wanted to just play with my brother, and that's it, no randoms, we can do it that way. So there's really no big deal. I'm just saying. I was getting a little bit miffed Not gonna lie. Trying to remember where we're supposed to go. And something else I want to talk about real quick too is because I've not really been feeling like the Let's Play mood much. I'm not gonna say like, oh, Elden Ring's gonna go away, because that's a co-op thing. That mostly likely won't. It's just I'm really feeling the problems with doing single person Let's Play stuff right now. It's starting to catch up to me, because I did that thing again, which I was worried about I was going to do, but I was like, I've got this. I have all these ideas, and I want to do them all at once. I want to do Shadow Warrior, I want to do Doom, I want to do everything. And then you proceed to do that, and you kind of overwhelm yourself, and you're like, yeah, that was a bad idea. But don't worry, I'm enjoying Postal Brain Damaged. I'm enjoying BioShock to an extent. By the way, if you shoot your teammates even once, they'll pretty much just go after you, it seems, so... I think they eventually just go after you anyway. But regardless, just, you know, watch yourself. But hey, if you want more kills, it's a good way to do it, I guess. You know, I could just plug in the controller and just play it that way. Like, if I'm having this much trouble just playing this game, in regard to playing with keyboard and mouse, which is very weird, because you would think, like, well, it's keyboard and mouse. You should be playing better. This is me we're talking about.
That'll do.
I can help you.
I might just switch for the next video or something. And you guys can be like, oh, okay. So he really does mean it. That he can play at least somewhat better with that. I'm missing like every shot possible. Yeah, Shadow Warrior is like the main one I can think of right now that's like, I just don't think I feel like doing it. And honestly, I need to start buckling down and being like, you know what, yeah, if I don't want to do something, then just don't do it. Because what's the point of doing something if you're not going to have fun with it? I always, see, that's the problem with me, is I always fall into that trap every single time with YouTube. It's like, oh, I have all these things I want to do, and then I go do them, and I push myself to the point where it's like, okay, I've done too many at once. Now I have to deal with all these together, and now I got to make sure I'm uploading every day, and now I got to make sure this, that, and the other. And it's like, dude, I mean, you know, you're wearing yourself thin on, that's your fault. You're doing this to yourself. So, yeah, but like I always get excited to do it, and then I go do it, and then it just like it backfires. And I'm like, ah, crap. So, I know. I'm just letting you all know. Don't worry, nobody caused any problems. The only person in question that caused any problems would be me, technically speaking, because I am the one that does run the channel. I'm the one that controls what goes on here, so it makes sense. What else did I do? Well,
They're just right for each other, aren't they?
I caved in. I was gonna get it anyway. I had no choice. I was gonna get it anyway. But I did cave in and pre-order Silent Hill F. I unfortunately went to a GameStop to do it, but oh well, you know. At least I can get it possibly day one. I don't have to wait for Amazon to send it in or anything like that. So I got that in. I plan on playing it.
Couldn't have known this would happen.
I had a role in this catastrophe. If you want to pretend that we're purely innocent,
I might have fucked up.
then that's your
I just realized something. I might have fucked up. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'll have to check. There better be a fucking pre-order bonus. I'm gonna go find out right now. Yeah, because, I want that sailor outfit. Oh, no.
Listen, I got
GameStop might not have it. GameStop might not give us a pre-order bonus for it. Who knows? It might have been a day one edition thing, too. I don't... Maybe.
Was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
They should. They usually sometimes do have it. Yeah, it looks like you get it. Okay. Oh my god. For those that don't really understand why it matters as much, because like I guess you could say like in the grand scheme of things, technically it does not matter. It's just a skin. It's not like it's much of anything. It's particularly whose skin, like what the costume is possibly based on. There's no, I haven't seen anything that's direct. Like, oh, yeah, this is absolutely for sure this character's costume. But just knowing the fact of, like, who I know who wears a sailor suit. Not a suit, but like almost like I keep calling it a sailor outfit, but it looks close enough. It's like this sailor-esque, you know, the Japanese schoolgirl outfit type thing or whatever. Looks very, very, very reminiscent of, well, Rena Ryugu, so... If you know, you know. That is my favorite anime series. And I said series. I'm talking about, like, just, you know, anime, all that, all together. Yeah, it's being written by one of my favorite authors, too. The game is. And being composed by some of the composers for, you know, the visual novel stuff, too, so... Of course, I'm looking forward to it. And I was bound to get it anyway. I know I'm talking a little weird, but that's what I normally do. I talk about my favorite stuff, because I used to be extremely gatekeepy with it. Now, there's people that are just absolute assholes. And, I don't think that's actually ended yet. You know? The thing is, like, when it comes to my stuff that I like, when it comes to the consistent decision of gatekeeping, like, I decided to not be so hard about it like I was back then around very particular people. It's still obviously there, and those particular people are doing it on purpose to piss me off. Primarily just to piss me off, but you might call me a schizo or whatever, but I know. You know, I can see the wink and nudges, so
Ready.
I'm not fucking stupid. Alright, you guys don't need to hear all that stuff, but yeah, I'm a little bit, still a little bit upsetty about, like, just gaming yesterday that didn't go the way I'd hoped. Yeah, I know. This is one of those, like, great, he's venting again. Thanks. I try to keep things vague on purpose. To be fair, people don't really need to, you know, fully hear everything. Oh, here's our telekinesis, basically. If you hold it down, it does bring people toward you. If you use it once, it blasts them away. So it's basically Sonic Boom meets telekinesis. Which you would think, like, oh, that's great. That sounds awesome. And honestly, it kind of is. So, yeah. Had you guys going there for a second, didn't I? You're gonna say something like, oh, here we go, he's gonna shit all over it. No. Not this time. Where'd he go? Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna shut on BioShock Infinite this time. Maybe next time, though. I like that concept. I mean, having to hold down the button, I guess you could say it's kind of a little bit annoying, but it's not really that bad. It's not gonna kill my entire run just because I have to charge up my powers just to use them. I'm not that petty. Don't worry, we'll get that. We should be able to. It's just right inside there. Can you guys please drop health? So I can have just nice little pickups. Oh, come on, game. You know, I should have just put the melee on one of my side buttons on my mouse I have. That would have probably been smarter, now that I think about it. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Get the fuck out of here. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it does damage. Ah, I'm having a hard time just hitting things. Of course! Yeah, this is BioShock Infinite in a nutshell. If you're not running around everywhere all the time, there's also a handyman that appears here. Get ready for that crap. If you're not ready for this then it's going to be annoying. Because unfortunately, that's just part of Infinite's way of playing. Is they like you to pretty much just get around and run around everywhere all the time. And hope that you can find ammo on your own. And just send waves of enemies at you just behind you without you even really realizing that they've been there the whole time as well. Yeah, it's weird. I get it, I'm just saying, like, it's also just really irritating sometimes, like, with this shit. Like, these guys just existing. And, well, I was gonna say not getting help, you know. And having these damn handymen. They don't appear too often, thank goodness. They're really cool back in the trailer, though. The original trailer, I mean. But then they're just kind of like a whatever type bad guy. By the way, enemies don't infinitely respawn, so it's not like I'm getting attacked by just infinite spawning enemies just because I haven't killed, you know, I haven't killed off the handyman or whatever. It's not that. It's just they're, yeah. I don't know if I'd say like the AI is really good at flanking or whatever. That could be the case. Maybe there's just like another case of like it's Fear or Halo where enemies are really smart. But I don't think that's what it is that's doing it. I think it's just more so a case of there's a bunch of enemies and I'm just not seeing them because I'm not looking and paying attention. That would probably make the most sense, actually. Because I'm not really even 100% sure what this guy's hiding at. There he is. Kind of off topic, like really off topic, but I want to play Crash. I downloaded this game yesterday. It was on itch.io. It was called Crash Back in Time, for those that are curious. It's a Unity project. It's like 3 worlds long. And it's kind of basically like it's like an amalgamation of like the Crash games, like all the way up to like 4, whereas they'll kind of combine levels from 1, 2, 3 with certain aspects of 4 that still kind of stay there with different types of things. The game is, honestly, the game is good. It's a solid Crash game. Like, in all honesty, it's a solid Crash game. Because I can tell when somebody puts passion into something, it's very obvious. But there's just one issue I have with it, though, and that's the fact that, well, one, it's in Unity, so I always have an issue with that. But the main problem I have is it feels weird to control, weirdly enough. So if you're familiar with Crash Bandicoot by any means, in like Crash 2 and Crash 3, if you do like a slide spin, that's your speed. That's how you can be fast in those types of games. And I'm kind of used to doing that. And in this game, it's just sliding is all you have to do. That's not a problem. I'm just saying that that controls a little differently, so I have to get used to that. But that's not the main problem, the controls. My main problem, I was just wanting to bring that up, I guess, because I was talking about controls. My only real main problem with the quote-unquote controls is sometimes, like, the jumping feels weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it. The game is great, by the way. It's a great indie game. I have hardly any problems with it whatsoever. I'm just stating that I think that it could use a tad bit of tweaking to make it feel more fluid. Even though it's obviously going to be a game that's an indie game that's made in Unity, and, you know, you've got all these other issues you got to work out, and it's going to have bugs. It's going to happen. It's not like a full AAA thing or anything like that, so I don't expect the highest of quality. That's why I still give it a 5 out of 5 as a Crash game, because, like, I can tell you put a lot of, you know, heart and soul into it, and that's what matters. I still want to play that one Crash game that's like a 2D Crash game. It's a Flash game, actually. I think it was made in Flash. It looks like it was. And it actually looks like it used Flash pretty well, too. I used to have an issue with that back in the day with Flash stuff. Because, like, some people would make things... Like, mainly just, like, TV networks would use cartoons made in Flash, and they looked awful. But animators on YouTube could make things in Flash look decent. So, I just find that funny. And here we go. Here's Elizabeth's actual full-on design now. And she's got that weird, uncanny, just not staring into, just basically staring into the distance look that she's got.
How do you do it?
This is everybody's favorite BioShock character, by the way.
Forget.
Yeah, but
Wash away
the controls are a little wonky. That's about pretty much all I want to say. Is like it just feels a little weird sometimes. It could be like maybe I just need to get fully used to it. Sure. But I just want to make that known that like if you're gonna play it, just get used to the controls, I guess. Especially if you're a Crash Bandicoot player, because I play a lot of Crash. I was thinking about just saying screw it and doing like a whole potential marathon of me just playing through Crash 1, 2, and 3 again for old time's sake. Which, I mean, honestly, I could today. I don't have to stream it. I could just play it. But I do kind of want to get these Let's Play things done. Just to kind of get them done. Mainly BioShock, so I can get it off my computer and I can free up my space. I was gonna say, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Try to kill me off, or try to black screen everything, or make the game not work. At pretty much the sort of second to last parts of this game.
There it is. You've done it now. He's coming back. He's coming back.
The notes were
I'm not sure how loud BioShock is. It might be coming in louder than my usual stuff, maybe, but
he will take you where you need to go.
Who are you?
We are where we are needed.
And
I also understand that I'm talking a little too much about things that are not in the game, but things that are kind of,
Ask the maestro himself.
you know, real world things, I guess, but that's my Let's Plays for you. You're kind of here to watch me yap about just whatever and everything. I guess one thing I can yap about that's kind of good is, so, I've mentioned this before, but I have the Master Chief collection. And I never beat Halo campaigns back in the day. I never was into Halo. And then I bought the Master Chief collection, I think around the time when it came out, just to give it some shots. You know, I was like, it's cheap enough, I'll get it on sale or whatever. I say around the time it came out, but I think I got it on sale. So I might have been wrong about that. Whenever I got it, I got it. That's basically the point I'm trying to make. And I remember playing a little bit of, like, I think 1, and I was like, ugh, I don't like this. And then just recently, I started marathoning in my own time the Halos. I was going backwards. So I bought Halo 5 for like $15 some, I think. Like, pretty cheap. I bought it for a decent price of money, and I beat it, and was like, hey, this is kind of not bad. I kind of like this. And then I bought, no, Halo 4 comes with Master Chief. Well, either way, I went back. I'm basically going backwards, sort of, for a little while. I was like, alright, I'll play 4 next, because I have 4. So I'll play that next. And then I played 4. Or should I say I have 4 now? Yeah, I have 4, so I'll play that. And I played 4 and thought it was alright. I think at the time I might have preferred 5, but I'm not sure. But looking at it now, it's like after the ones I've played so far, it's like, yeah, I think I still prefer the older games. Just even after playing the newer games first. Well, beating the campaign first, because I played Halo before, you know, friends back in the day, but it was more so like, oh, you come over to your friend's house, you play a bit, and that's about it. You know, nothing too special. It's just like, oh, you want to play some Halo? Like, okay, yeah, sure, why not? And we just play like multiplayer, like offline multiplayer or whatever, and you know, get destroyed by getting hit with a hammer all the time. As annoying as it was. That's just how things go. Dude, what the? I have to spend this money so I can stop losing it. What machine is up there anyway? I don't remember. I wish this damn mosquito would stay alive. Fudge. There's really nothing to really buy, I guess. Not much. I mean, I'll take the hand cannon stuff, because that's usually pretty good. And then maybe some shotgun damage. I can't. Well, there you go. That way I can stop wasting all my money on nothing. Either way, I played Halo 5, beat it, thought it was alright. Didn't hate it too much. Thought it was kind of annoying. But that was because I was playing on Heroic. I played all of them on Heroic so far, just because it's like second to Legendary. I just wanted to try it out. To see how hard these games could be on just like a normal hard mode, I guess you could say. I've heard the nightmares about Legendary, so I know. I've heard how difficult it can be, and it looks like it probably would be difficult. And then I went back, and funny enough, I didn't play Reach or ODST. I didn't go fully back in order. I kind of went and did my own... Oh my god, dude. This can't be happening. Whatever. I went back, I skipped Reach for a bit, and then I played 3. I didn't get very far, and I was like, you know what, screw going backwards. I'll just start with 1 instead. So I can get an idea of like what these games are like from back then. So I played 1, beat it, liked it a lot. But when okay, let me reiterate, I didn't know much about 1 besides I've heard the nightmares about the flood and the library. And I thought like, okay, so that's gonna be annoying, but alright. I'll probably deal with it somehow. Like it shouldn't be all that bad. Even though it could be a long level. I'm getting fucking destroyed by stuff here, man. Liz ain't helping for shit. Thank you.
Nice.
See, that's the trick with this game. You need to get health packs to keep going with this invincibility thing. It's the only thing that really realistically works. And of course using, you know, cover. Oh my god, he does not want to fucking die. Oh, I'm getting pissed. Yeah, I'm just gonna use controller because I can't play this on keyboard for the life of me. I'm that bad.
Open it.
Like, I'm really that fucking bad at this game on keyboard. It's so bizarre. But I can play Pulsar Brain Damage just fine. But I can't play that on controller. Either way, going back on topic. So I went back, I played 1. I loved the first half. Like, I mean, I was having a good time. Like, a real good time. You know, thinking about, like, ooh, what if I beat this game and do a Let's Play of it? Like, that type of good, right? All good feelings all around. Then I get to the library. And then the library was comically long. I was like, okay, this is long, but this is fucking, like, holy shit. This really, truly is a long level. Like, God, it's the same thing over and over again for like an hour. And it's like, oh my God. And I kept dying, too, and I kept making it worse because I'm playing on Heroic. Heroic and everything, and every Halo I was playing. And, oh, that one sucked. I eventually did beat Halo 1, but I hated that last half. I was so miserable. I was so mad. I was so annoyed. Constant flood, constant this, that, and the other. I know you can skip a lot of stuff, skip a lot of fights, but at the time I wasn't really thinking about that. I was like, fuck skipping fights. I'm just gonna kill them. I'm gonna go kill the enemies so I can make sure I get my, you know, I'm able to do what I need to do. I'm able to get out of this without any problems or any hiccups. And it's like, no, you're better off just running away most of the time. These damn fights. It's ridiculous. But I will give my credit and say this, even regardless of how angry I was at the last half of the game, which, looking online, people were like, yeah, the last half, you know, we hate it too. And it's like, oh, I honestly thought, like, oh, this is going to just be a me thing, right? Like, I'm just pissed off about the library. And I just don't like the flood anymore. Like, it's my fault, you know, it's just a me thing only. And no, apparently it's not. So, I'm kind of glad that I'm not the only one with this feeling of, I hate that. I hate that shit. So, that's good. That's good. But either way, I'll give Halo 1 like a solid 8 out of 10. It's, even regardless of how pissed off I am, oh, they scalped them. Damn. Fink got scalped. Jesus Christ. I forget who Marlo was. Eh.
Can you open this?
I'm surprised Liz has nothing to say about that. Oops. Not what I meant to do.
All done. Need money?
Stop! Game, come on.
Here you go.
Damn it! You're all over there! I'm trying to pick up this damn... thing of salts here so I can do this. Thank you. Move, Liz. Okay, anyway. So, I beat Halo 1. I beat that. And was like, okay, this game's cool. I like this. And then I started up Halo 2. I was actually playing with my brother, like, co-op for a little bit. We did, like, 2 missions. I was having a good time with that. He made it a lot of fun. Because this little buttfucker would just, randomly out of nowhere just hit me in the back sometimes. On purpose. And it's like, you dick! So, like, I would chase him around, try to hit him back. We weren't recording or anything, but I think that made it better because we didn't have any obligation to feel like we were recording. We could just kind of, you know, goof off and have fun. Even though we were playing on hard, we're still having a good time playing it. So, I kind of like that.
This prophecy business.
You gotta find people like that, man, that you just, you know, can goof off around with, and
Do you?
they don't take everything too seriously. Like, I understand that sometimes I take games too seriously because it's like, I just want to get through and I want to get it done. It really depends. I feel like nowadays it's more so catered toward things I do single-player wise.
None of the prophets.
Like, I'm more wanting to beat a game and try to beat it as best I can. Let's just do gun first. Then, like, I tend to force myself to like it, or at least try to beat it more often when I'm by myself. But if I'm with my brother, then it's like, I can kind of relax just a little bit. Where I can just have just a tiny bit more fun with it and just not worry too much about everything.
Now.
You know what sucks? I picked up all the... Like, I blame the game. I'm like, oh man, you know, the game doesn't give me health or whatever. And here I am, just... I'm bitching about it, but yet I'm the one that caused it to not have health anymore. Like a dipshit. So, whose fault is that, I wonder? Exactly. Can't blame the game for everything, can you? Nope.
Elizabeth.
Sure thing.
So, Halo 2 has not been beaten yet. Just to kind of finish up the topic. I've not beaten Halo 2 yet, and I've not beaten 3 yet. Even though 3 does seem like it's going to be the best one. Absolutely. I gotten far-ish. Like, maybe, I don't know. I want to say maybe 3 missions in. That sounds about right. Like 3 out of 10 or 3 out of 12 or whatever it was.
Invented the technology that
Something.
allows the city to float.
Giant balloons.
Quantum
But-
particles. Suspended in space-time at a fixed
Yeah, and I
height.
played like a little bit of Reach, just to get an idea of what that one was like.
Thing
You could
is,
sprint in it, and I played a little bit of Infinite because I also bought the campaign for that.
No, you
I played the multiplayer for it when it came out. I didn't play for very long. Mainly because I didn't have the space to kind of keep it around for a while. I thought it was okay, but I just didn't really mesh with it. But so far, if you gotta know what out of all the Halos I've played, what I think, 8 out of 10 for 1 for sure. Regardless of the flood crap,
They seem to want
regardless of the last half, there's still so much cool stuff to the game. It looks good. Like, I kept it on the old school graphics, but I don't know what it is. I love the style of it. I think it's nice. I really appreciate it. I think it looks cool. So I'm glad I can say that because, you know, I don't have to piss off any Halo fans, but I like it. I genuinely like it enough to possibly go back and play it again.
Come on.
Definitely.
Comstock House is up.
Halo 2, I haven't beat. I'm talking about the ones I beat so far, just to be more sure. I guess technically I've only beaten like maybe 3 of them. Halo 4, you know what's weird? It's kind of annoying because I don't remember exactly how much enjoyment I even had of that game.
Guessing you didn't want it.
Because I'm getting it confused with things that happened in Halo 5.
Works to make you.
Honestly, maybe I played Halo 4 first.
I think it's best.
I might have. I don't know. Uh-oh. Now I'm getting that confused. I have no... I'll give it like maybe a 3 out of 5. It's just kind of mid-tier. That's a 3 out of 5. More like a 6 out of 10. It's okay. It's above average. It's okay. I can get some enjoyment out of it, but for the most part, I prefer the older games, no doubt.
Got a lock. Needs
Halo 5, if I remember correctly, I think I definitely enjoyed it just a bit more than Halo 4, so maybe like a 7, so like even a little bit more above average. But I also kind of want to give it a tie for 4 as well, because they kind of feel somewhat the same, even though 4 is a 360 game, which is insane. Yeah, 4 is a 360 game, and 5 was like an Xbox One game, which is crazy how good the graphics of 4 were. That's like, holy moly. I mean, shit, even like Killzone 3 still looks pretty good to this day. And funny enough, it's funny, I had a hell of a good time playing with my brother with Halo, but then I went to go play Killzone 3 with my friend because I was in the Halo mood, and I'm like, he probably fucking hates me for being in Halo mood, so I'm just not gonna make him play Halo. So we just played Killzone 3 for a bit. It was nice. I always forget you have to do that training session first. Because I was like, oh god, I wish you could skip that. It was neat, but we were playing on hard, and let's just say that it actually was hard. Like with Halo, like, there's something about it. Like, it's more fun co-op than it is with Killzone. I love Killzone. 2 and 3. Okay, mainly 3. I'm a huge fan of 3. Maybe not huge, but I'm big enough, damn it. That's what I'm trying to say. I loved the multiplayer back in the day, like actually playing it online. I'm glad that we have bots we can play with, and thank God for that. Games need to do that more often. If you got a multiplayer that shuts down, can you please have bots as an offline component thing to it too? So I can keep my games going, because I like playing with bots. I don't mind that as much. I know it's not as interesting or whatever, but I still prefer having just being able to play with something and not just one extra person just because. Because, like, playing offline with just one person, sometimes it can be fun, sure. But realistically, it's like I'd rather have a whole team I can fight against. Like, I would love to just play, you know, I'm fine with co-op bots. You know, like split-screen bots or something, you know, that's fine too. I would be totally down for that as well. The problem is getting people to want to play Killzone 3. That's the issue. No one really wants to play it all that much. I still like the game a lot, though. I thought about doing a co-op as well in here, but I don't know. Now I'm starting to kind of think maybe it might not be the best idea. If we do it, it'll probably just most likely be definitely not on hard mode, because that was kicking my ass. I don't know why I was playing so poorly, but it was just really kicking my ass. And that's not a bad thing, by the way. You know, it's nice to have games that can be hard still. It gives you something to go for.
Do it now.
Done.
Something else I'm going to want to do today as well is I downloaded the Dead Space demake, also on itchy.io. Itch.io. I downloaded that too, so I'm going to give that a playthrough and try that out and see what that's like. But for those that know, I do like my Dead Space games. And yes, I'm also not the biggest fan of 3. I don't think I hate it, but it's definitely very clearly obvious that it didn't have a lot of the stuff we really wanted in it to be in it. Dead Space 2 I still think is the best one. It's funny, usually a lot of the time, I don't try to be contrarian for everything, but there are times where it's like, I do tend to like things that other people might not prefer in that series. So, for example, like Ratchet & Clank. I love Ratchet 1. I love Ratchet 1 more than I love Ratchet 2, 3, Deadlocked, the PSP games, TOD especially. Crack in Time is probably like the only one that comes anywhere sort of close. Like, that close to Ratchet 1 love. Maybe the reboot to an extent, too, because reboot is basically Ratchet 1, but now it's better graphics, quote-unquote, which I still think the graphics of 1 look perfect to me. Let's do this fight real quick. This fight has some issues, though, so we might not be able to do this fight fully. You'll see what I mean when I possibly get there to it, but sometimes it likes to break, as in characters don't want to spawn. Or not that they don't want to spawn, but just enemies will kind of just disappear into random spots and just get stuck. And then I have to listen in for where they're at, where they're hiding at, to find them. It's very annoying. I hate running out of health just as soon. Just as soon as I, you know, go through my invincibility thing. You know? See, now I'm getting a little bit better. But I will definitely be switching controller the next episode, which I'll probably end up doing right after this, because we're practically close to being done. We still got a few things to go. Once we get to the Comstock, the Lady Comstock stuff, you'll know we're pretty much like in endgame practically. Yes, I know I should I should be better at shooting. Well aware of that. At least when I'm low on health, I'm able to get health back if I get a kill, I think. So that is kind of nice to have that happen. So realistically, I should not be dying this often, this fast. By the way, if you do die here, you got to pick all this stuff up again. So make sure that, you know, if you're gonna finish off these guys, well, yeah, it'd be beneficial if you did, and then you come in here after. You come in here last. Yeah, Tesla coil, basically all it does is just shocks around the area. So technically speaking, it's just a free shock jockey, I guess you could say. Which is nice. We'll grab this because it usually drops health, and we got another one. And it should... Shock Jockey should work in the way where Electroshock works back in BioShock 1. Oh, that reminds me. So, I guess apparently, from rumors have it I saw online, so take it with a grain of salt, there was apparently going to be a BioShock 1 remake. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't need that. I'm a pretty big BioShock fan. I'm going to be honest, I don't really think it matters. If we get one, fine, sure, whatever, that's great. I'll buy it, of course. I'll probably buy it day one, if anything. You know, nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that, in all honesty, I could care less.
Can you unlock this?
Let me see.
Or I couldn't care less, I guess I should say. Like, it's fine if it doesn't happen. I don't mind. I can play BioShock 1 anytime I want. I already have BioShock 1 on pretty much just damn near everything, so why not? You know, if I really need to play BioShock that bad, I can just go do it. But of course, you know, it kind of comes to the thing where it's like, well, the modern audience might have forgotten about... They might have forgotten about BioShock or something. We can make it, you know, back in public eye, I guess, or something. And it's been a while since we even had a BioShock game to begin with, so... Why not? And I understand that aspect, too. And like I said, I have nothing wrong with doing a BioShock remake. Go ahead. Dead Space remake was great, so... It's always possible. Silent Hill 2 remake I enjoyed. I understand that to some, the remake was kind of probably not up to snuff for them. But in my personal opinion, I thought Silent Hill 2 remake was pretty damn good. So that's just me. Alright, anyway, I'm going to end off here. I'll see you guys next time for some more BioShock Infinite. And of course, as always, take care, everybody.